Today, a brand new chicken tender contender has entered the game at Saucy by KFC. This is a brand new concept featuring made-to-order tenders, chicken sandwiches, fries, and at the heart of it all, 11 sauces. I'm not really sure if I trust KFC to make a better tender than Raising Cane's, but we are soon to find out. The first of its kind concept opened today right here in Orlando, about 30 minutes away from Disney World, so I'm gonna go check it out. All right, we've just pulled up to Saucy. The line for the drive-thru goes a bunch of cars back. I just hopped in the line, and honestly, I did kind of expect it to be a little bit worse. The line is definitely long, don't get me wrong, but I did expect it to be a bit worse. Like, I can already see the place where you put the order in at the drive-thru. So we'll be waiting a little bit here. I hear the line inside is also quite long, but the parking lot is pretty much full. The hype is here for Saucy by KFC, but you guys know I'm gonna give you my honest review to see how it actually is. I'm really curious. And let's start the timer here. We'll see. I'll let you know how long I wait. If I make it out of this parking lot without getting hit, I would be shocked. I don't know what people are thinking or what's going on here, but I really will be surprised if I do not get hit in this parking lot. So be aware if you come here. Look at that. We're 2 cars away from ordering and it's only been about 11 minutes. Hasn't been a bad wait for opening day of a restaurant. But now that we're so close to ordering, the pressure is on. I kind of have to decide what I'm gonna get, and luckily for me, the menu isn't that big. There's literally only chicken tenders, fries, coleslaw, sauces, I think some specialty drinks, some dessert, and then they also put the tenders on sandwiches. So it's very similar to Raising Cane's in that aspect, that they're keeping things very simple. But we're gonna get a good mix of everything so I could kind of get a lay of the land and try as much out as possible. Hi. Can I please get a 4-piece tendy box?
Of course. And what sauce and drink would you like to have?
For the drink, oh, can I get the hot honey watermelon?
Hot honey watermelon?
Refresher, yeah.
Of course. And what sauce would you like with that?
Can I get the barbecue?
Barbecue, of course. What else do I need for you?
And then I'm gonna get the spicy Sammy just has spicy queso on it.
Yes.
Okay, can I get the mixed one? Can I get 1 regular and 1 spicy?
Of course. And then 2 sauces and 1 drink for you.
Can I get the sweet teriyaki and the Thai sweet and spicy?
Of course.
And then for the drink, can I go with the peach mango lemonade, please? And then
What else can I get for you?
I'm gonna add on the spicy mango chutney sauce, please.
Spicy mango.
Yes. And
What
then
else can I get for
can I get both of the desserts, please?
you? 1 of each?
Yes.
Awesome.
I think that's it, right? I pretty much got 1 of everything, I think.
Yeah, that's
Are
about right.
are any of the other drinks good that I maybe missed?
I see you already got the peach mango lemonade. That one's my favorite. You're trying the watermelon. The passion fruit is really good as well.
Okay, let me throw on a medium passion fruit orange guava as well then.
Of course.
And that'll be it.
If that's all for you, it'll be $37.57 up at the window.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, the fact that that took less than 20 minutes at opening day of a restaurant, I honestly prepared to sit here and wait for like at least an hour. So I am very happy about that.
Hi.
How are you? Good.
It's going to be 2805. Thank you so much.
Order for Tom.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Our drinks. I can't wait to try these. A hot honey refresher sounds absolutely crazy. And I love hot honey.
Here you go. Let me get
Thank
that
you so
okay?
much. This is a big bag of food. It barely fit through my window. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Is that it? Oh, the cakes. Were the cakes in the bag?
It's in the bag.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Have a good day. We got all the stuff, guys. Now to find a parking spot that is far away from this drive-thru so we don't get trapped in. That's the key. I have to go somewhere else. Maybe in this Taco Bell parking lot for to sit here and eat. Let's kind of unbox our giant bag here. We should have a couple of trays of food. These are the tenders. Oof, guys. It's hard to show because this bag is so huge. They're looking fire, kinda. Those fries look really good as well. I hope we got everything since there was like a little bit of a mix-up. I hope we got everything right. These should be the Sammys here. All right. Are the sauces in the bag? Looks like it. We've got our sauces here. Uh-oh, I think I might be missing a sauce unless it's in the box. All right, our cakes in a can. We've got one. We've got two. It looks like we're in business here. Now, out of all the food we got, the first thing we definitely have to try is this chicken tender box here. This box here cost me $11.49 for 4 pretty big, juicy, meaty, crispy tenders, a handful of fries, a toasted buttered roll, coleslaw, 1 sauce, and a medium drink. So I actually don't think that price is too bad. And in terms of fries, this is the first thing I'm noticing. They look really good. Look at all that seasoning on there. They're your classic chicken tender chain crinkle cut fry there, and they look perfectly seasoned and they feel really crispy. So I can't wait to dive into them. Why don't we just start this off with a fry? That seasoning on there is really good and peppery, a little bit Old Bay-like, which I love Old Bay, so that's perfect. They could be a bit crispier, and I could use a little bit more seasoning just because that seasoning that's on there is really, really good. But overall, these are pretty solid fries. I don't think they're better than Raising Cane's fries, but I definitely do enjoy them. They're good fries. And before we get to these tenders, we do have to break open our sauces, which I did mention, unfortunately, they did leave one out, the mango chutney, which is kind of sad because that's honestly the one that I was looking forward to trying the most. Now, I did get 3 sauces that do not involve mayo because I do not eat mayo, and there's mayo in all those ranches. So I decided to get the Thai sweet and spicy chili, the sweet and saucy barbecue, as well as the sweet teriyaki sauce. I wish they had the mango chutney in here. I feel like that would have been really good, so that's a bummer. They definitely give you a hefty portion of sauce here. Like, this is a pretty big cup full of sauce, and like I said, this meal here did come with 1 sauce, so if you want any extras, I believe it's like a couple cents or almost $1 to add one. We'll go for a dunk in the sweet Thai chili here. I think that's what it was called, right? Thai sweet and spicy. Let's get on all that sauce. Try it out. You guys hear that crunch? That crunch is serious. These are super crispy tenders, which I definitely appreciate. I feel like sometimes with the chicken tender chains, you get your tenders and they're just not breaded enough and they're not crispy enough, but that is certainly not the case here. These are some pretty nice, real, like I said, meaty tenders. Like, they're not thin and they're not skimping on the portion size at all. These are legit tenders. And while I did love this sauce, which we'll get to in a minute, I want to try the tender on its own. I should have just done this from the start. Honestly, this is a fantastic tender. It's nice and juicy. It's not dry at all. I love the flavor of that breading. It has that classic kind of KFC peppery blend on the outside. It's a really good tender. Honestly, I feel like this tender itself might be better than Raising Cane's. Like, I really, really think this tender is fantastic, and they are made to order. I don't know if it's just because it's opening day, it's going to be like on point and stuff, but this tender, amazing. As for this sauce, amazing as well. I love like a sweet and spicy sauce. That's usually what I get to go with my chicken tenders, and this one is honestly fantastic. Sometimes when you get a Thai sweet chili sauce, it's more sweet. It's like all sweet and there's no actual kick to it. Not the case here. This is spicy. Like, this has a really good spice to it. This sauce is really, really tasty. It pairs perfectly with this tender. And you know what's kind of surprising now that I think of it? They don't have any buffalo sauce on the menu. That's usually when, like, you know, you have sauces at anywhere other than Raising Cane's, because Raising Cane's only has like the 1 sauce. But usually you can find like a buffalo, but there's no buffalo on this menu, but this is a good replacement because like I said, it has a really, really nice kick to it. I'm telling you guys, this is a delicious combo here. This tender with this sauce. Listen to this crunch. Absolutely no complaints there. I want to try this sweet teriyaki sauce next. Now this definitely looks really, really liquidy. Do you guys see that? It almost looks like maple syrup. I've got a little bite of tender left here though, so let's stir it around and give it a go. I definitely expected this one to not be as good as it is. It's really liquidy, but honestly, it works. The flavor is there. You've got a little bit of like a soy ginger flavor. You've got those fresh sesame seeds in there as well. A little garlicky, maybe a little bit sweet, maybe a little honey in there. I did not expect this to be good, but it's actually good. Now the sweet and saucy barbecue here. This one is just like packed to the brim. That's so much sauce. We'll do a fry in this one here. This one here is really ketchup-y. It's almost not smoky enough for like a barbecue sauce. I need a little bit more smoke in here. A little too ketchup-y. Out of all the sauces I've tried, this is probably my least favorite one. So far, I gotta say, I'm a fan of saucy. I am a fan of saucy. Now, for this roll here, this roll does look a little bit sad, I must admit. It's not very toasty. It's only toasted on this side. It's very lightly toasted. And then this side, it reminds me of a hot dog bun. I think it's supposed to be a sweet roll though. So let's get our tender here. We'll put it on our bread and we'll dunk it in my favorite sauce and try this out. A little combo together. This is what you're supposed to do at Raising Cane. So I'm bringing it over here to Saucy. I feel like I like the sweet Hawaiian roll kind of idea that they're going with. It's just not toasted nearly enough. Like, I'm going to bite this and you're not going to hear anything. It's too soft. It needs to be toasted better and then it'd be okay. But even if it was toasted better, it wouldn't be better than like Cane's Texas Toast. I want to kind of maybe try some of these drinks next. And the drink that sounded the most interesting was like that hot honey watermelon refresher. I love hot honey. I don't think I've ever had it in a drink before. So I had to try that out. I think this one here is the hot honey. I got a couple of different drinks to try, but I think this one is it. Let's see. I hope it's not too spicy. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be like maybe like a spicy margarita. I feel like it could be good with tequila. That's really quite nice. The watermelon flavor isn't very like sweet. It's a good amount of sweet and you could definitely taste that honey in there. And now that I'm talking, I could definitely taste a little bit of the heat in the back of my throat. And I really appreciate that they didn't just completely bury the hot honey. Like, it's there, but just like the perfect amount of hot honey, you know? It's like not overdone and it's not completely hidden. Yeah, that's quite refreshing of this refresher here. Yeah. Wow. Saucy by KFC. So far, you're doing it right. I really like the tenders. I really like this drink here. Yeah, it's good. While we're at it, let's get into the other drinks. I got like the peach mango lemonade, and then I also got like a passion orange guava or something refresher. So I'm not sure what this one is because it's not labeled. So let's just try and see if we could guess. Ooh. This is the refresher. And it's really good. If you're wondering, they've got the good ice, the good like little pebble ice. And it's a really solid refresher. Yeah, I imagine like in the heat, this would be perfect. Too bad it's a little chilly out today. But the fruit flavor is there. But again, it's not too sweet. It's not overly sweet, which it's like perfect for me because I don't like things that are too sweet. This is delicious, but I gotta say, I think I like the watermelon hot honey one. Maybe even a little bit better, which is kind of shocking because that's such a strange combo. Yeah, this here has definitely got to be that peach mango lemonade. Now, peach and mango are like my favorite fruits, so this should be good. Why does that almost taste a little bit florally to me? Like I'm getting hints of floral in there. A little bit sour. Definitely heavier on the peach flavor than the mango flavor. The ice in there is nice, but I thought this one here would be my favorite because I love like a flavored lemonade. I actually think this is probably my least favorite. It's just a little bit too sour for me. And out of the 3 drinks, this is definitely the sweetest as well. So hot honey wins, man. Hot honey was the #1 drink. The other passion fruit refresher is #2. And then the lemonade is #3. If you asked me before I got here what I thought the ranking was going to be, I would have said the lemonade, the passion refresher, and then the hot honey. But hot honey is certainly taking the cake here. It's really good. All right, now for our little sandwich combo here. This plate here cost me $12.49. It comes with 2 Sammys, some fries, 2 sauces, and a medium drink as well. Now for the sandwiches, you have a couple of different options. You can get them both spicy, which comes with a spicy queso. You can get them both just original, like with plain chicken tenders, or you can get a mix of both. So you can kind of try both. So I decided to get 1 spicy and 1 regular here. Again, with a ton of fries. This box is loaded up with fries. Let's unbox the spicy one here. Unboxing my chicken sandwich. Oh yeah, there is a ton of queso. I even see some fresh peppers on there. Do you guys see that? Look at those like diced peppers. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be messy though. The queso, it smells so good. Is there 1 or 2 tender on? I think it's just 1 tender, but these tenders themselves are super meaty. Yeah, they've got some fresh jalapenos, some fresh peppers. It's on that same toast that we just tried. This bun is really kind of falling apart here when you've got that queso on it, but it does. Doesn't that look good, guys? Look at this sandwich. I can't get over it, and I can't get over the smell either. I have a feeling this here is going to be really good. And I would definitely be right. This is real tasty, guys. I love that they added the fresh hot peppers on here. I feel like they could have just made a spicy queso sauce and called it a day. But no, they made a really delicious queso sauce. And they also put the hot peppers on here, which not only add really good heat, it also adds a nice freshness. It's that same super meaty tender that I enjoyed in just the regular tender meal, just sandwiched between bread with queso and peppers, which is honestly delicious. My only issue with this here though is this bread is just not it. It is just kind of falling apart. Can you see that? It's just way too soggy. It doesn't hold up, especially with the queso. I feel like they need to improve their bread game here. And I mean, I know it's going to become soggier when you put the queso on it, of course, so that's definitely going to affect things. But this roll definitely could have been toasted for a bit longer, and that would have made it a lot better, I feel. But still, this is an amazing sandwich, and honestly, I would probably get these sandwiches here, these spicy sandwiches, over just the plain tenders. I think this is really good, and I think this is better than just like the regular sandwich that they have over at Raising Cane's because of this queso. I wonder if you could get a side of the queso, actually, to kind of dip in the fries. There's a little bit kind of left over on my wrapper here, and I feel like it's gonna go great with the fries. Yeah. I wonder if you could just get a side of that queso. Next time if I come, I will definitely be asking. So now I did get that mixed box, so I have 1 regular sandwich to go with my spicy sandwich, and I don't know if there's, shoot. There's mayo and ranch on here and pickles. Gosh darn it. So I can't be eating that. Well, that's sad. I didn't even think to ask, to be honest. Oh, man. Well, I'll bring this one here home to my roommates so they could try that, because I cannot be eating that mayo or ranch, whatever they've got on there. They seem to love their ranch here at Saucy, so I bet it's some ranch. I should have asked. I should have known. Well, so far everything has been really good. Our last two things that we have left to try are the desserts. Now they have this chocolate mousse cake in a can, and they have this key lime pie cake in a can, and I love key lime pie, so I'm really excited for this one. So let's go this one first. Ooh, this cake seems really moist. Wow. Looks like a good ratio of like frosting to cake as well. I honestly, again, I didn't expect really anything to be that great here, but I certainly did not expect these desserts to be that great. And I actually really like this key lime cake here. It's like a nice lemon cake with then a limey kind of cream cheese frosting. I didn't know it was going to be cream cheese frosting, but that is definitely a cream cheese frosting there, and I love cream cheese frosting. Really tasty. A good lemon lime flavor. Now, I don't necessarily think it tastes like key lime. It definitely tastes more like lemon lime. And I do wish, since it is supposed to be like key lime, I wish they had some like crunchy graham cracker crumbles kind of in between each layer. I think that would have been a nice touch. But the cake itself, nice and moist, nice and lemony. The frosting, a great cream cheese citrus frosting. I mean, it was a good combo. Other than that, this one though, look at that. It looks like we've got some like hot fudge and then some mousse and then that cake. It looks super rich. We're gonna open this one here up. Chocolate mousse cake in a can. Very difficult to get out of here. All right, we've got some cake, some fudge, some mousse. Okay, maybe I'm eating my words here. This is actually good. I actually like this a lot more than I thought I would too. Definitely super rich and dense here. I love that chocolate mousse that they've got on top. And again, the cake in this is incredibly moist. Like, I don't got time for no dry cakes around here, and that is not the case. I think the hot fudge, it's not hot fudge, but the fudge in there definitely helps with that. But on its own, the cake is amazing. On its own, the mousse is amazing. Both of these are some really solid desserts. Would I come out of my way for them? Probably not, but if you're looking for a sweet treat and you're at Saucy, I mean, you could get them right here. Either of these, both of them are good. Well, I certainly enjoyed everything that I tried here at Saucy today. And again, I want to shout out to the team in there, because although they got a little confused with my order, it was no worries at all. They got it settled out and everything, but they were very, very efficient, and they were moving people through very quickly. And I was kind of impressed. This is the first ever Saucy by KFC, and we have it here in Orlando, and that's honestly so awesome. I hope more kind of fast food chains start to come into Orlando, because they see the market growing, and hopefully KFC was like a leader in that for other places to bring their concepts to this area. That would be really nice. I wish it was a little bit closer to me. If it was closer to me, I would honestly come here. Yeah, for sure. Now, would I necessarily drive the 35 minutes here often? Probably not, because I do have some really good chicken tender chains right by me. Anyone else love Huey Magoo's? I think they have the best chicken tenders ever. Like, Huey Magoo's chicken tenders, they really set the bar for tenders. They are just perfection. I think they're better than Cane's. I think They're better than everywhere. I think these are, honestly, I might enjoy these tenders more than Raising Cane's. When I went to Raising Cane's, I thought it was good, but I thought it was going to be a lot better. And here, I thought this was not going to be that great, and I was kind of turned around and quickly surprised by how good, how fresh all of this food is. Like, it does not taste like fast food at all. It tastes like, you know, those fast casual chicken tender restaurants, which I was a little bit worried about. And I have never had, I'm using like this chicken tender as a prop, but I've never had KFC's tenders. So I wonder if they're the same as these ones or if they kind of created a whole new recipe for this one. But I think it's a really good idea. I mean, there's so many different chicken tenders, so it might be a little bit hard to kind of keep up, especially in Orlando. We have so many different chicken tender chains at this point, but the sauces are good, the tenders are good, the fries are good, the cakes are good, the drinks are good, the sandwiches are good. Like, really, the only things I did not care for were the barbecue sauce and the lemonade. That's pretty much it. And these tenders certainly hit, and they're probably still super crispy. So yeah, definitely come on out to Saucy. Like I said, it's a little bit far from me. It's about 30 minutes from Disney World. It's kind of past downtown Orlando. But I will definitely be back. But thank you guys so much for checking out this video. If you enjoy honest food reviews, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And also, leave me a comment down below where around Orlando I should check out next and kind of film a video. Who knows? Maybe I'll take your recommendation. I hope everyone has a great Christmas and a great holiday season. I shall see you guys in the next one.